So I see they're going to use Illinois as the new guinea pig now. I'm watching the CBS early morning news, and in 2020, they're going to legalize recreational marijuana. And all of those who've had a prior record for marijuana possession, that their records will be erased. Now, the way my sense kicks in is this. That's just in Illinois. What about the rest of the country and the rest of the states that don't have recreational marijuana? And I'm here to tell you, see, I live in Ohio. A red state to the bone, always has been. Even if I believe maybe once or twice, I believe a Democrat has won Ohio since I've been alive, but it still doesn't make any difference. But anyways, Ohio is a red state. I think it was the last 8 years, I believe. Ohio was the last state in the middle to get casinos, because Indiana, Michigan, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, they all had casinos. And I see what they're doing. See, they don't got this, they're easing up onto the Mississippi River. Once they get on the side where I'm on, or further on east, like, because all of Illinois is going to get it. They're trying to spread it out. Now, eventually, the whole country is going to be able to do it. Besides those Bible Belt states like your Tennessee, excuse me, like Tennessee and Arkansas and, you know, all them good old boy cities. Now, I know I'm wasting my breath when I say this, but I hope the brothers and sisters out there don't start dancing and prancing around and thinking you're going to be able to do like they did in Denver, I believe. That was the first state to do it, and they had a big smoke out in the park and all like that. You people my brothers and sisters got to be careful and keep your head on a swivel. They're not just doing this because of the demand for medical conditions. People been smoking marijuana for thousands of years. And everybody knew that helped ease people's pains. But now all of a sudden they want to make it legal. So you have to ask yourself why. And I'm going to tell you exactly the reason why. First of all, a lot of these bastards out here got to try and get themselves weaned off all these opioids and methamphetamines and all this other type of concoctions they mix and make up to ingest in their bodies. A lot of these folks out here that are well-to-do, black and or white, would rather see their children on marijuana than hard drugs, because they have a certain persona to fix up to themselves, to fix up to others, to be in the higher society of others. Now, my thing is, I know for a fact that there's been people killed in this country and behind marijuana. And they have a so-called suspect in jail, or they don't. the ones that are in jail for killing somebody and behind marijuana is probably just common citizen. But what about cops out here that don't killed somebody and all somebody had on them was marijuana? What about those people's family? Are you going to send them to jail? If you're going to turn all the people loose that you locked up and behind marijuana, wouldn't you think that the people who locked them up, they should be prosecuted? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just backwards thinking. See, people, they need to start waking up and then opening their eyes. It took the government this long to figure out how they're going to tax this stuff and how they're going to do it. But actually, they've been knowing how to do it. Anybody that's been around any type of marijuana in the last, I'm going to say 10 to 15 years. I'm going to say the last 10 years. Well, I'll be generous. I'll take it all back. I'm going to say on the low end side, last 5 years, I haven't seen any marijuana with any kind of seeds in it anywhere. Nothing. And so, with that being said, a lot of the brothers and sisters out here just need to be careful in what they're ingesting. And notice, when they put these so-called dispensaries up in different parts of your city, you best believe the dispensaries that are closest to the black side of town are going to have different grades. They're going to have different strains. It's going to have the same name, but it's going to be something added to it. You don't believe me? Set your watch to it and bet your bottom sock on that. It's real stuff. But I just found it real amazing that all of a sudden, as much shit as these people talk bad about Illinois, mainly Chicago this, Chicago that, TV shows is being made off Chicago. It's funny how they like to talk bad about that place, but they sure love to make money off of it. So, I've never been to Chicago. I would love to go. I would love to go when they had the, what they call that, the Taste of Chicago. And I don't know if that's anything good to go to, but I always like blues music and good food and cold beer. And maybe one day I can make it there. But I'm just tired of people exploiting different places. Now, I'm here to tell you this. Don't be surprised if one of the next places that's going to do it is going to be Detroit, Michigan, somewhere up in there. You watch and see what I'm telling you. Because Indiana, they're not going to clear it. Because people can leave Indiana and go to Chicago, or go to Illinois and get it. So, I just found it fascinating after all this shit talking they've been doing bad about what's going on out there in Illinois and all of this shit. Now, all of a sudden, they want to make marijuana legal out there. And I hope it doesn't drive those young brothers and sisters out there crazy over that type of thing. I really hope it doesn't. But that's all I have to say. I know it's been a long time since I did any videos or anything, so I'm going to try and just do some black screen commentary and just keep it simple like that. But like I always say, look out for one another if you can, and always be the goal that you want to hold. Gemini 605 and I'm out.